All right, folks, we need to talk about this. Have you seen Netflix stock being dumped today? Have you seen it? Man, it closed around 35% today. And at some point, at the worst of the trading session, it was around 40%. It went all the way down to $212 a share. This is a stock that was trading around $700 a piece right around November of 2021. Now, what the heck does it have to do with AMC? Well, because these are kind of part of the same entertainment sector. And what is actually being revealed with the earnings that we're actually looking here with Netflix, because the reason why the stock is down so much today is just because for the first time in 10 years, they're now losing subscribers. It has never happened before, meaning the growth is slowing. The business model, and some experts and analysts are calling the business model from Netflix to not be that as optimal, as efficient as some of the competitors. So on one hand, you have the growth slowing down for the streaming platforms. And this is kind of what it goes back and it confirms what we've been saying for the last year or so. It is not because people were closed and forced to actually stay home in 2020, and because of that, Netflix has a jump into the amount of subscribers. But it is not because there were a boost on the Netflix side or the streaming side. That means that for companies like AMC on the movie theater operating business, that is the end. No, it's not just the end. And this confirms that, because when you look at the numbers, and I guess the earnings from AMC will also confirm this theory. So if you look at this from an investor perspective, all right, because that's how you can make predictions. Well, first off, AMC has been moving forward since 2020. So we already know that the short thesis doesn't make sense anymore. It's dead. Despite the price action, it's dead. Now, what is actually even more interesting is because Netflix is slowing down, likely we're going to have some other streaming platforms that could potentially also be in the same scenario at Netflix, meaning growth, it's slowing down. Just because people want, now that we are kind of putting COVID definitely behind us, they want to go back to what life used to be, all right? So it doesn't make sense anymore to be sitting, benching Netflix and chilling all day, all weekend, all holidays long, because people want to travel, people want to take road trips, people want to visit families, people want to go to Disney. There are kids that didn't go to Disney because they didn't have the opportunity for the last 2 years. All right, now in focus, what this also means is there is going to be a market shift, all right? Because people that have money in Netflix that are still making a profit or didn't sell today, I can guarantee you they're going to start selling now. And they're going to look for opportunities to make a significant amount of money for companies that are still growing. And guess what? AMC is part of those type of companies. That is what we call the value. But value can also translate into growth, all right? Especially if AMC continues to have solid earnings. So the bottom line is, this might be another catalyst. This might be something else that will push a little bit more buying pressure, not coming necessarily from the retails, because we already know that our orders are not even going to the lead exchange, all right? To the market, that will impact the share price. But coming from the suits, all right? Coming from the smart money, then we might expect that buying pressure to be coming also alongside AMC, especially if earnings confirm the trend that we've been seeing for the last year or year and a half. All right, so the more buying pressure we have, the better it is, because it puts additional pressure into the short sellers, which, by the way, at the very same time, coming from interest rate increasing, coming from, this actual shift from tech to value, coming from different kind of, at least 4 different sites, 4 different events that are already taking place in the market, it's kind of doom and gloom for them. So right now they are only trying to kind of figure out what will be the less damaging way out of this AMC play, because right now it doesn't seem like they're going to win. They want to give us the impression that they are winning, but in reality, It's already lost. The battle has been lost, man. So let's see.